Hey everyone, welcome to World Heritage Journey. Today we're at the Dacian Fortresses of the Orestie Mountains in central Romania. So this World Heritage Site is a collection of 6 different fortresses from the Dacian Kingdom that predates Roman involvement in Romania. So from around the 1st century BC to the 1st century AD. Now they're really well preserved and there's a lot to see here. I'm really excited to check this one out. Let's have a look around. For our visit today, we've decided to focus on this of the 6 fortresses, and it's known as Sarmizegetusa Regia. This was the capital of the Dacian Kingdom, and it's up in the mountains about 1,000 meters up. The fortress consisted of a citadel, a sacred area, and 2 neighborhoods, and it was apparently quite a thriving and very advanced community. Unfortunately for the Dacians though, their nearest neighbors was the Roman Empire, and that fact ultimately caused their downfall. This site is intricately connected with one of the most famous Romanian folk heroes, a man named Decebalus, the last king of Dacia. Aware that an expansionist Roman Empire as a next-door neighbor posed an existential threat to his kingdom, he waged a series of wars, offensive and defensive, and he caused a lot of headaches for the Romans. But ultimately he did fail, and in 106 AD he was completely destroyed by forces led by the Emperor Trajan. And if you've ever been to Rome and seen the column called Trajan's Column just next to the Forum, that actually depicts the story of Trajan's conquest of Dacia. So this area is known as the sacred area, and there's several temples here. There's 2 circular temples, 2 quadrilateral ones, and this massive stone altar that you can see behind me. Now we don't actually know that much about the religious practices of the Dacians because most of the records that they had were completely destroyed when the Romans conquered the kingdom in 106 AD. But from what we've discovered here, it does look quite fascinating. There seems to be some Greek influences and perhaps even some Celtic influences as well, because these circular ones are very similar to places like Stonehenge. So we've moved now to the Citadel up on top of the hill, and this is of course the most important part of the whole fortress because this is where the king and all of his retinue lived. And there would have been a lot of buildings up here as well, like workshops, stables, barracks and that sort of thing, but sadly they have all been lost to the ravages of time and Roman conquest as well. The biggest remaining part that you can see are the walls just next to me and stretching around behind me, and those look fantastic, I have to say. But it's been an interesting stop because it's not often you encounter the remains of the Dacian Kingdom, and I'm a big fan of Roman history, so to see them pop up again is always interesting. And of course the Dacians are an integral part of Roman history because Trajan, the conqueror of the Dacians, is one of their most important emperors. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, hit subscribe if you'd like to see more from the World Heritage Journey. I'll see you next time.